The battle over voting rights is something we've followed closely here on Making the Case. Since the 2020 election, 17 states have enacted voter suppression laws. And today, Texas House Republicans passed a bill restricting voting access, the same bill Democratic lawmakers who more than 6 weeks ago fled the state in protest to keep the bill from passing. My next guest, who's dedicated her career to improving the lives of Black and brown people, is fighting back against targeted voter suppression legislation and other issues facing our communities. With me is the principal for the Black to the Future Action Fund, Alicia Garza. Alicia, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, first, before I get your thoughts on the assault on voting rights happening across the country, tell us about the Black to the Future Action Fund. What is it about?
The Black to the Future Action Fund works to make Black communities powerful in politics so that we can be powerful in the rest of our lives. And a lot of the work we do is making sure that we are working to unrig the rules that have been rigged against Black communities for generations. That's why it's important for our communities to be involved in politics. It's not just about politicians, it's about policies. And these policies impact our lives and shape our lives every single day. And so what we do is work to make sure that we are impacting policy from a Black perspective, really looking at racial justice and look how it is untangle racial inequities when we are making rules about how resources are spent, when we're making rules about where resources go and where they don't go, and who represents us, and whether or not we're able to make decisions over who represents us. That's the work that we do at the Black to the Future Action Fund.
Now, since the 2020 election, dozens of states have passed voter suppression laws, and Republicans in Texas finally got their way, passing their restrictive voting bill. Your thoughts on what's unfolding right now and how your action fund can help in the fight against voter suppression?
Well, this is really all about power. It's about political power, and it's about who has it and who doesn't. And what we know is that Republicans are working very hard to rig the rules across the nation to keep Black people from making decisions over our own lives, including who represents us. We all know that Black communities, by and large, vote Democrat. And so, and Republicans know that as well. And that is why they are working so hard to restrict the votes of Black people, because they know that Black people are not on their side. And so instead of playing fair and putting forward a platform that Black people can get behind, instead of putting forward policies that will improve the lives of Black communities, instead what they want to do is cheat and skirt the rules. And so that is why we see this unfolding of voter suppression laws across the country, because Republicans know that they can't win fair and square. So instead, they try to create laws to keep Black communities away from the polls and away from political power.
Well, last week, the U.S. House passed the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, but it still faces opposition in the Senate. Are members of Congress doing enough, in your opinion?
Well, absolutely not. And we do actually need to see more people stand up in both parties. This is not, this issue around voting rights, it's not just an issue with Republicans. We see moderate Democrats like Joe Manchin out of West Virginia, Kristen Sinema. We see them actually trying to follow the Republican line. And that's unfortunate and it's uncalled for. And so this weekend, I had the privilege of joining groups like Black Voters Matter, groups like the National Action Network, in marching and rallying for voting rights. And what we really need to see here beyond Congress is we need to see President Biden take a stand. You know, it reminded me this past weekend, which was the 58th anniversary of the first ever March on Washington. It reminded me that in that moment, President Lyndon B. Johnson also was hesitant to take steps and strides towards voting rights. In fact, he told organizers that he felt he did not have the power to move forward voting rights legislation. And in response, those organizers then said, well, we're going to bring you the power. Well, it reminds me a lot of today. You know, we have brought the power to Democrats to get things done for our communities, and voting rights has been at the top of the list. And when it comes to the president had said, in essence, that it's on us to organize our communities to win voting rights. But really, at this stage, we need President Biden to stand up with conviction and with courage and do the right thing when so many of our representatives will not do the right thing. That's exactly what it means to be a leader. And we look forward to hearing from President Biden that he is going to take a stand and push to make sure that voting rights legislation, like the John Lewis Act, gets signed into law immediately.
Well, you pretty much answered my next question about whether President Biden is doing enough. Most people are saying that he's got the rhetoric, but he's not doing enough in terms of action. Speaking of action, your Action Fund released what's been dubbed as, quote, a black mandate for the Biden-Harris administration. What does that mandate entail?
Well, that mandate really looks at core issues that Black communities across the nation have identified as priorities. In fact, when the Black to the Future Action Fund talked to more than 1 million Black voters and activated and mobilized us to the polls, these were the issues that people said that they wanted to see in exchange for their support. In our Black mandate, you'll see that all of these issues, from climate change and climate justice to racial justice and eradicating white nationalism from the fabric of our society and our government, when you see issues like economic relief and recovery and COVID-19 relief and recovery for Black people in America, these are the issues that drove people to the polls in November and then again in January. And so this mandate was really intended to shape the priorities of this administration, not in a race neutral way where we talk about how we lift all boats. The fact of the matter is, right, not even all boats are in the harbor. And frankly, when it comes to Black communities, we are being left out and we are being left behind. Mm-hmm. And so this was a roadmap for the Biden-Harris administration to begin to think about how it is that racial justice can overlay every single issue that they take on in this next period. And so this mandate really was intended to set the floor, right? Again, we want to see race forward policies and not race neutral ones. We want to see our government take responsibility for solving the challenges that our communities are facing and not passing it off to the corporate sector or the private sector to fix. The corporate sector is not accountable to us, but our government should be, and it must be. We also want to make sure that the policies that we're putting forward are progressive policies. And again, this isn't about parties, right? This is about making progress. We have gone backwards, not just in the last 4 years, but in the last decade, because we have lacked the courage to be bold. So our mandate is really pushing this administration, not just to build back better, but to build back bolder. And it's going to take building back bold because, frankly, the last 4 years under the last president showed us how cowardly this country can be and our government can be. This is an opportunity for us to do something different.